want to teach you 10 powerful ways you can be spiritually strong without doing anything. And if you can follow these my tips, definitely you will get to love what I'm going to teach you today. Just follow this simple step. I, by special grace of Almighty God, you'll come back thanking me that you saw this video. I'll also thank God that you saw this video. So if you here watching me now, it's not by mistake. You are directed to watch this video. I'm going to teach you 10 powerful ways you can become spiritually strong. This I'm going to teach you. Don't tell anybody, but you can tell your friend. Tell your friend not to tell anybody. And your friend can tell his friend. He should tell his friend not to tell anybody. Who there is Zuzu? Now coming to the number one on the list, I'm going to take it little, but I'll say the best one for the last video. One I'm starting with is your food. Do you know you can be spiritually powerful using your food? Now the question is how. When they say pray before you eat, some of you are not taught how to pray before you eat. Yes, when you get your food, give thanks to God for providing that food, but this is the best way to pray on the food. After you have successfully give thanks to God for providing this food, pray on the food. For example, let me say this is the food I want to eat. This is I will face the food like this. I will face the food I want to eat. I will say, I will pray on it. God, as I'm taking this food, I want this food. I want to be a billionaire. I want those people that have forgotten me to remember me. Everybody will love, appreciate me. Only positive energy will I receive. Everybody will watch me. My business will grow crapple. Anyway, I found myself. I will be cherished among men. I will walk like a rat. I eat like elephant. I want to be blessed. I want to be a billionaire. Within, as I'm eating this food, may this food draw a lot of all the things I needed that I will go to work for me, and may this food radiate away everything that will work against me, that is not of good for me. You pray on that food once you want, and how you want that thing to be, then you eat the food. See, God did not just create us because he want to suffer us to like be eating every day. You see the food you eat, right? It is the food you eat that gives you energy, and it is that energy that you use to think and do everything you do. So whatever you eat in, that you are going to give out. So when you pray positive prayer in your food and you eat, that energy of that food, before that food give out, before you exhaust the energy that food has given you, that, remember, like energy attract, why unlike repair. So when you pray positively, that moment you pray on it, that you pray for protection. See, the energy of that food leave your body, your prayers are valid. Yes, good evening, Saya. Good evening to Toyin Osehene, right? So you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm telling you the fact. Once you try to make this prayer, I just taught you now, oh my God, you see how your life is going to change for good. That is number one on the list. The next one I'm teaching you is giving tithes and be generous. So you have to understand that the universe love people that give thanks. Before you get anything, give thanks for it. Any little thing you get, give thanks for it. By the time you give thanks for things that are coming your way, believe me, the universe will have no choice but to give you more of that thing you give thanks for. Anything you give thanks for, right? The universe will give you more of it. And when you are being generous, the universe love people that are generous. When universe know that it can circulate this with you, even if it is knowledge, if you are the kind of person that you share your knowledge, the universe will give you more knowledge to share, because he knows it can circulate through you. So if you are the kind of person that give out money, the universe will give you more money, because he knows that once that money gets to you, the money is going to circulate. So that is number two on the list. Be thankful and be generous. Do you know that this money you can even give out alone can save you a lot of things, instead of you to go to malam or go to pastor to pray for you? See, get money, anything at all you know that human being need. I'm just using money because it's common. Anything, if it is just your clothes, when you pray on money, anytime you are giving out money, give out money with intention. Give out money with intention to receive more. When I say give, I'm not saying you should give to somebody that you know, somebody that you're expecting it from. Maybe I want get in your corner, you now go and dash, you get money, you think you have give. You have not give. You give up because you want to get that guest favor, not the universe favor. So you give to people you are not expecting anything from. They cannot do anything for you. In that case, you are expecting from the universe. And if you are traveling, you pray on money and give to somebody. Even if there's an accident on the road, that money you have given out can save you from that accident. Even if there's nobody you can give that money to, pray on money, drop it on the road. That alone can save you from the accident they have planned for you. Even if that accident happen, it will not happen the way the enemy have planned it. Jennifer Powell from USA. Jennifer, I greet you from USA. good instant. Give us potential ritual for spiritual powers, e.g. witchcraft. Okay, I'm going to make video on that. Okay, do you understand? So that is that about giving. Try as much as you can. Even if it is clothes, even if it is close, you give out. You pray on it before you give out. Not just give out. If you give out without praying on it, it's empty. Try as much as you can to pray on anything and give it out. The universe will give it to you. When you give to people you are not expecting anything from. That is number 3 on the list. The third one I'm going to teach you is mindfulness. You heard me right? Mindfulness. You see, this is your mind, right? Your mind was created to create what you want for you. In the beginning, God created man and woman, and God have created in man and women what we create children. God is not going about creating children again. So he has already created in us what is creating children. So God is not going about creating your needs. God have created in you what will create your need. So it's just that some of you don't know how to use it because you are not taught how to use it. Your mind, be mindful. That is where meditation comes in. See, most of you are stuck at the past. You keep thinking of the past. By the time you keep thinking of how people have broken your heart in the past, you keep attracting more of that. You keep getting to meet people that will keep breaking your heart. By the time you focus on what happened in the past, somebody did something wrong to you, by the time you keep thinking of it, your mind does not know whether you mean it or not. Whatever you think of, that your mind give to you, that your mind create for you. So by the time you keep thinking of what the bad thing somebody have done to you in the past, you are creating more of it. Your mind will produce more of it in the future. That's why we tell people, clear off the past, only think of what you want. Your mind is like a plain garden. It's either you plant there what you want, or other people will plant there what they want, or unwanted wind will grow there by default. Your mind is like a plain garden, a fertile garden. It's either you plant there so that what you plant there will germinate, or other people will plant there what they want, or everything will plant there by default. What plant there by default is the things you keep thinking of in the past will happen. See, whatever will happen to you in the next few days or next few years is as a result of what you are thinking today. So always think of what you want, not what you don't want. Those simple things might look simple to you, but apply them, you see the great effect they will give you. I'm telling you, your mind alone, you can even use your mind to work for somebody. There's the way the mind works. Once you think of something once, you do not care whether that thing is going to happen again or not. That will come to pass as soon as possible. By the time you pray for your brother, I want this thing to happen, you remove your mind from it. Since you are not thinking of it, whether it's going to happen or not, you are doubting. Believe me, that it will come to pass as fast as it could. Be mindful of what you think. That is another one I've given you. Then another one I want to teach you now, for you to be powerful and strong, is this. See, how will I put this? Okay, let me give you stats on this one I just finished. If this, you cannot keep a hot water inside a cup and you expect that cup to be cold, it's not possible in principle. You cannot keep cold water in a cup and you expect that cup to be hot, it's not possible. So whatever you keep on a cup, if you keep cold water in a cup, that cup will be hot. If you keep cold water in a plate, if you keep cold water in a cup, that cup will be cold. But if you keep hot water in that cup will be cold, will be hot. What am I trying to say? Whatever you keep in your mind, that you get. You cannot keep thinking negativity and you expect positivity to rock. It's not possible in principle. It's not possible in principle. I'm just teaching you. Do you know why? My concern is I want you to be happy. I want you to live the kind of life you want. It's very simple. Another thing I will teach you, right, that will also help you spiritually is that when you want to sleep with your right hand, not your left part. Even if you are going to turn later, there's no problem. Sleep on your right hand. Your body is divided into two, right? The negative side and the positive side, which is your left part has to do with the negative energy, your right part has to do with the positive energy. So if you notice, by default, most of you get to take the things you don't want using your left hand, something that irritates you, something you don't want to associate with. You try as much as you can to pick that thing with your left hand. That is because Your left heart deals with what you don't want. You deal with negative energy. Your right heart deal with what you want. So if you sleep and you sleep on your left part, that is the right time any witch or any deity or anything that want to attack you negatively, that is the right time to strike. When you are falling asleep, if you fall asleep you later turn, there's no problem, but make sure you fall asleep on your right part of the body. In that way, light and darkness can never meet. It's not possible. Light and darkness can never meet. One must sleep for one to stay. So when you sleep on your right hand, there's no way darkness, negative energy will meet you. It's not possible, because what will happen tomorrow, they will project it to you while you are sleeping today. But by this time you sleep on your left part of your body, you are saying, oh my dear darkness, welcome. Because darkness, like charges attract or like charges repel. For those of you that study physics, that is another one I'll teach you. So be mindful of the part of your body you sleep on about that. So please take note. Another thing you can do to be powerful network. Try as much as you can, okay, to always keep in your